Yo, what up guys? This is your boy Prasad Jairawan, the lead guitarist of Lunacyst from Bahrain. Describing the music that we play, it's more technical death metal influence with a lot of groove, which we applied from our new metal era that we have all, it's just what created us to be, into music flavors. We like to be more spontaneous, more creative in whatever way we can, and to keep our listeners guessing. The biggest influences right now are bands like Faceless. They actually gave us a lot of influence. Cannibal Corpse is one of the biggest ones. Apart from that, we were constantly learning about the whole music industry. And we watched a lot of documentaries, DVDs, and that's what kept us alive in such a state in Bahrain, like in the Middle East, Me and the drummer, Ryan, would have most of the time on hand to sit down and write stuff together. So we would kind of build up a backbone, and then we would use that to just share with the boys and ask feedback. And then we take those elements that they bring back, and then we kind of fuse it and just keep progressing it into whatever it comes as Lunacyst. That's basically what it was. We did not have boundaries. We just wanted to just write and constantly make some aggressive changes and just have a great jam, I guess. That's one of our best ways to do it. To be able to create stuff and actually share with people and for them to enjoy was one of the best things that kept us going. Essentially, we had a lot of stuff going on back in the days. We didn't have enough gigs. We had situations where we were called Satanists and our gigs were shut down, stuff like that, which was more of a rule kind of thinking. But I mean, those are the negative aspects. I'm not dwelling on those. It is what made us who we are today as a band, because it did fuel us. So I'm kind of grateful to that. I think that's why we go all out on stage whenever we can. Vast of our gigs were always in Bahrain. We played one other gig in Dubai where we got a chance to play, opening up for an international band called Obscura at that point. That was inspiring. It was one of our favorite gigs, I guess, over there. Just go all out. If you don't get out of the stage with a broken neck, or you're not dying from exhaustion, and you haven't given 100%, 100% on stage, I guess that's what I would say you would be as a good live band. You give out everything that you have, regardless of what your audience is doing, or if they have no feedback coming at you. You play your best and you give 100%. You're sweating balls and you're just going crazy out there. Go live, go wild. I guess that's one of my favorite ways of just playing live. I love doing that. It's like my favorite thing. That's why I love going live. Honestly, Bahrain's local scene has really evolved from what it was from back in the day, but we always had a very good community of like people who enjoyed our music and respected us and came to our gigs and went wild with us. And I don't think anyone else can take it. Our community is small, but it's grand. It's genuine, and the people actually, they're not faking it. That's what I love about it. It's true. It's true-hearted metalheads in there. It's just that I wish Bahrain was bigger so that we get exposed a little more and we have more people coming down to our gigs and stuff. That would have been great, but it is what it is. Bahrain has made us who we are. I think a lot of bands need you guys right now as fans and as supporters. I think metal has to live. We need the metal to live in this community. It cannot die out. This COVID is actually pulling us down, so we need to figure out a way to stick together as a team and keep metal united as much as we can and keep it strong for the future generations because they need it as well. Check out Lunacyst on Metal live in Bahrain, Vol.2.